Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's me, Millie Money. I'm back, y'all. How's everybody doing this time? All right, man. I got a good game for y'all. Baseball. I got the Royals versus Giants. Yeah, pretty good team so far. They're doing pretty good as far as the season's gone. So sit back, y'all, and enjoy this and check it out, y'all. All right.
All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's going to be Michael Garcia. That one finds the corner, and we are underway here in San Francisco. That one at 95, missed up top, 1-1. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Just missed.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And another ball. One out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. One down, base is empty. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and now 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Witt stands at first with one out. Verlander moved to first. And he's back in easily. Misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at first, one away. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Here's Mark Canha. And that one upstairs, ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaching for it, and brings it in. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the mound in this one, Michael Wacha. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Elliot Ramos leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Wilmer Flores stands in now and watches strike one. This one popped up right side. Pasquantino under it. And he makes the catch. And there are two outs. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Elliot Ramos.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Jung-Hoo Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground to third. Glove side, but it gets through. And here is Matt Chapman. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. One left for San Francisco. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Verlander, over 200 career wins. He joined the team as a free agent. Verlander back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Ramos moving under this one. And there's one down.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Just missed. No. That one catches the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Out towards right center field. 2 away down. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Royals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. That's in there. 0-1. Ball one there. And that misses. 2-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the right fielder, Luis Matos. And that's way high. Ball 1. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. And up next for San Francisco, Sam Huff. Hot shot to third. In plenty of time to first. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Massey aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So digging in, Michael Garcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Runner on the goal. Foul off down the right side. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Top of the third, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. He reached on a walk his first time. Pitches in there, and that's strike 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one fouled off. Up and in. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So 1 left for Kansas City, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in San Francisco, set for the bottom of the third, digging in, David Villar. First pitch misses. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. One-two now. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So up next, Christian Koss. Right through there for a strike. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Strike.
Now one missed. Strike on the inside corner. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Outside. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Elliot Ramos. Struck out swinging his first time. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Here's a rocket out to left. Stretches out and hauls it in. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. And now Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The other way. Matos makes the grab, one down. And now Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
4th inning underway, no score. Strike 2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Cut and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
So 2 down now, and here is Vinny Pasquantino. Way upstairs, and it's 1-0. That one in there across the letters. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jung-Hoo Lee. Inside, just missed. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Next offering is in for a strike. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Handles, throws to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's down and in. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
1 gone, runner at first. Willie Adames stands in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he takes a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball. 2
Chapman,
strikes.
the base runner at first with 1 out. Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Matos in the box here lets that one go for a ball. On the ground. Witt. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Oracle Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. Verlander back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Renfroe goes 6'1", 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. That's to third, and that one handled. Throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air. VR under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 1.
Out to center, Lee. And that'll do it. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Sam Huff. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. Pasquantino takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, David VR.
And now the first baseman, David VR. Just
that's a ball.
missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Now Christian Koss. That's to third. Whips it across. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Still no score. And we're back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Dairon Blanco. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one lifted to left. Ramos makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. 0 for 2 in this one. Popped up. Koss right there to make the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Matos sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now, and we still have no score. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Elliot Ramos. And that drops in for a strike. And now it's even up. And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Wilmer Flores, the next to hit.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Jung-Hoon Lee in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoon Lee, 1 for 2. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Caught him looking for the K.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ramos over at second. Flores at first. One gone. That one outside. And 1-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance beat, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
1 ball, no strike.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And digging in for San Francisco, Luis Matos. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Salvador Perez. That one hooked foul.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Hayden Birdsong getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Bivens getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Next offering misses down and away. That one missing inside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Canna at the plate and takes high there. Ripped to first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Fouled off. He was late. And that skips in the dirt.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a pop-off, right side, foul territory. And that is that. KC down in order. They trail here 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michael Lorenzen.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Well, one-run game, and here is Sam Huff. He swings and fouls one off. That misses, and it's 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That misses off the outside edge. Up the middle, Witt. Fires over to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, first baseman, David VR.
Next to hit, David VR. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1. No. One
Base
ball,
is empty,
one
one
strike.
away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Koss in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And that's outside. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hayden Birdsong.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
And fouled off. And he'll 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next
No.
pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball.
Man,
Two
oh man,
strikes.
I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Goes down looking.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now here is Freddie Fermin. Edge of the
No
zone
ball.
for a strike.
1 strike.
0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that
Ball.
one missing low.
1-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. Down the
Foul ball.
line, and it's foul. Into center. Lee makes his way towards it. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Massey
Ball.
stands in with 2 away as he
1-0.
takes a ball. Next
Yeah.
offering is in for a strike.
1 ball. 1
2
strike.
out, space is empty. That's in there. And a count 1-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling
Full
up there
count.
as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Drew Waters.
Number 8.
Tyrone Blanco steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the
0-1.
hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Waters, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner takes off. Pitch
Ball 1.
misses.
1-1.
The second. there, and that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Now into the ball game on defense, Kevin Biggio. He'll play second. Back to the top of the order now, Elliot Ramos getting ready to hit. Lorenzen back to work. Lorenzen goes 6 feet 3 inches, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Outside low, and that's ball one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Wilmer.
And now it's the Giants DH, Wilmer Flores. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that's downstairs. 1-0. And a foul ball. Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Steps to the dish to take his cuts.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
One out. Runners at first and second. Chapman gets a piece there. Two on, one out. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Adames in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
2-1.
Now a fly ball to right center. Blanco on the move. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Through 8 full, it's the Giants 1 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Walker.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and you see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. And that's
1-0.
outside. Just
Ball 2.
missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
At the plate, Michael Garcia. Double play ball to second. To Adames, that's one. On the first, in time. Double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Last chance for the Royals. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. On the ground, and this should do it. Toss. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Alright, y'all, that was game. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and supporting. Yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this game. It was a pretty good game from start to finish. Seems like the Giants pulled it out, but yeah, subscribe, give me a like if you don't already. If you haven't already, I appreciate it and appreciate y'all. And we're back again a little later, giving y'all featured another game because there's no playoffs in the NBA playoffs. I'll continue those when they come back on, and I will give you a women's NBA game. But like I said, tune in, enjoy y'all. Come back later. Once again, subscribe, like, appreciate it.